All right, guys, finished up the inspection here. Going to walk you through these pictures. As we go through the pictures, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And if you see anything in the pictures that you want to go see firsthand for yourself, let me know. I have no problem pausing this. We can go look at it and then come back to the video. Don't save any questions till the end. People usually forget by the time we get to the end of this. Got about 150, 180 pictures to go through. So please feel free to interrupt as we go through here. First thing we do is a cover shot of the front of the house. There that is. And I'm going to pause this because for some reason my laptop's not working. There's a cover shot of the left side of the house. Looking at that roof from the ground level with the wetness and the muddy conditions out there, I couldn't get up there on that roof, but I did find a roof leak there at that plumbing bit on the back side of the house. So regardless, we need a roofer to come out here and look at that. When he comes out here to look at that, don't just have him fix that one spot there. Go and have him evaluate the roof while he's up there. He's a specialist in the field. I'm simply a generalist. He knows more about roofs than I do. Just another cover shot there. From what I can see, the roofs all look to be in good shape. Just the flashing around that plumbing bit was the only real concern that I seen. Extensions on the downspouts, always a good idea. I like to see a pipe on there go about 6 feet out from the foundation. This one here beside the porch. Like to get that water out and away from the house as far as you can. Cover shot there on the right side of the house. Gas meters over at the right, just so you know, your main gas valve is that yellow valve right there. If you twist that like you're tightening it to where this hose comes over and lines up with the other hose, it means that you're in the off position, just so you know. Electrical meter base all look to be in good shape. Cover shot there of the rear of the house, and it was this plumbing vent right behind the chimney that has the leak. Okay. Just cover shots there in general. Overall, the roof looked really good. I'm guessing it's that roof's probably about 5 years old. Don't quote me on it by any means, especially when they're wet. They're really hard to tell the age. They look different when they're wet. And then the chimney there, you had some concerns about that because there was no fireplace. They're using it as a fluid pipe for the water heater in the furnace. Extensions on the downspouts, once again, that's over here in this far corner. AC unit is a concept. The refrigerant line there is missing some of the insulation that's fallen off. Let's get that black foam insulation replaced. The colder you can keep that line during the summer months, the more efficient that unit becomes. The more efficient you make the unit, it's going to run less, so it's going to prolong the life of it and save on your energy cost. A little $10 piece of foam insulation really goes a long way. And then where the refrigerant lines and the electrical line pass through into the house, got some gaps there. We're going to get those sealed up, keep the bugs and weather out. And then the fins there got some slight damage there. They actually make a little cone thing, get at Home Depot or Lowe's to try to straighten those fins out. So you may consider that. I don't think it's bad enough to really hurt the operation at this point. If it was like this all the way around top and bottom, I'd be more concerned. So you can just either keep an eye on it or you can try to straighten them out. Hose bib there checked out good. And then we're heading for the crawl space area there. We do have a little step there going down, but we are flooded. Got a couple inches of water down there. The sump pump's not working. Overall, from what I could see in the crawl space, it all looked to be in really good shape. I just simply couldn't get down in there because of the standing water. There is your sump pump. You see the pipe going down into the water there. I'd be nice to get that thing working again, of course. And just trying to show around the best I can with the beams hanging low and the piers. I just can't see very much, especially on this right-hand side of the house. So very limited there. I think we need to come back to look at this once we get it all dried up. I did see block piers, wooden beams, got insulation hanging loose. Let's get that insulation tacked back up. And showing the standing water there and whatnot. I can already tell you've got water coming in the vents. You see the dark stains there right there underneath that. So it would be nice to have retaining rings on those back there. Another cover shot there the best I could. Just basically, I'm disclaiming the crawl space. I'm going to put the loose insulation, the flooded conditions. Other than that, I'm simply going with the limitation unable to access because of the flooding. Because there may be a hidden concern that I can't see. I don't want to put the ideal across it. It's all good when I have an unknown there. Stepping over to the furnace is an Armstrong Air. It is a natural gas unit, just a cover shot there of the inside of the unit. The fluid pipe here has got some condensation streaks here. So I'm going to recommend service and cleaning. Get a little bit of debris here in the bottom too. Completely functional, working fine today. Just needs a good cleaning. The condensation in the fluid pipe is completely normal. I see it every single day. Close up of it. Burners, nice pretty blue flames. Kicked right on for me. No issues with the operation itself. And then where the flue pipe goes into the chimney there, we got pretty good sized gaps there, and that's going to let it sealed up properly so we don't get any carbon monoxide back into the house. Now, if this is a pipe going all the way up through, I've seen a pipe up top. I see a pipe here, but I can't see the middle. So if we can verify this pipe goes all the way, then you don't have to worry about this gap because it's all piped. But I just can't see what's in between. I don't know if they stuck this pipe in and just stuck a short one in the top. I don't know how they did that. So you don't have that checked out too. If you have an HVAC tech come out to look at the furnace, get their opinion on this as well. The water heater there is EnviroTemp. Connections there at the top all look to be in good shape. It's a brand new unit, 2018 40-gallon unit, natural gas. There's your 40 gallons, 2018. The only issue I seen there was the gas line, CSST, corrugated stainless steel tubing. It's a thin-walled, flexible gas line. It's great stuff. Contractors love it. It's easy to install. The problem with it is lightning strikes. So it requires a ground to go on the black steel pipe here to protect that thin-walled pipe against lightning strikes. And then the ground wire that you put there would either go to your copper plumbing or go back to your panel box ground, one of the two. And then from there, stepping over to the electrical panel box here in the laundry room, cover shot there with the breakers. Simmons is our name brand. Cover shot with the panel removed. All the wiring all look to be in decent shape. 100 amp service coming in, 100 amp main breaker. You got plenty of room there for extra breakers if you ever need to add anything else. You got braided ground wire there, look good. The only issue I've seen in there is that we're missing a non-slip wire connector. One of these clamps like you see here, you get on that wire as well. They actually make some plastic ones too, so we don't have to disconnect the wire. You actually put them around the wire and just pop them into the hole. Okay. Laundry room there in general. Just trying to show the connections, very limited view. With the stackable washer and dryers, you just can't see the connections very well. So let's be aware of that. Overall, though, I didn't detect any issues there. And from there, we're stepping to the main bathroom. Any questions so far with the outside roof, mechanicals? Mm-hmm. Main bathroom, cover shot there. Missing door stops, that's true throughout the house. I don't think it's seen a door stop yet. So maybe we'll get some door stops put in. The commode there flushed just fine, secured to the floor. No signs of leakage. The sink, faucet, drain stopper, plumbing underneath all look to be in good shape. The shower head kicked right on for me, but I got some gaps in that shower, especially in the corners. I got some gaps on both those corners when you're looking at that shower. So let's get those sealed up to keep the water out of the wall. And then the window there, typically when you have a window in the shower, at least the bottom half anyways would be privacy glass. And I didn't see that here, the fog looking stuff. Mm-hmm. They actually sell some stuff that's plastic, just sticks on there. Maybe do something there about privacy, either a curtain or something. And then from there, we step into the rear left bedroom. Cover shot. Lighting, electrical, fans, windows, all good. Just missing the door stops on the doors. Closet there look good though. Fans all kicked right on for me. Coming into the front left bedroom. Same story, man. The windows, electrical, fans, lighting, doors, all good. Just missing the door stops. The windows are all smooth operation. Coming into the hallway area there. Digital thermostat all look to be in good shape. Showing the closet there look good. Coming into the living space. Again, the closet there look good. All the electrical, lighting, windows all checked out good. And there may be an outlet behind the couch or something I can't get to. All the ones I could get to checked out good. And then from there, stepping into the kitchen and dining area. Lighting was all good. We had that one outlet there with the reverse polarity. So let's get that switched around. Have an electrician come in and look at that. The vent fan is behind the cover there. Just lift up on that to get to it. The vent fan and light all checked out good. The stove, I just simply couldn't test. It's an induction stove, and I don't carry induction pots with me. So you have to have a specific pan to make that stove work. Very nice. It's kind of a pain in the butt to have to have that specific type. But once you make the investment in those pans, you'll absolutely love this stove, I promise you. Mm-hmm. Especially with it being Wi-Fi, I guess you can notify you when your cake's almost done or something, you know. And then dishwasher ran it to rinse cycle, seems to be working just fine. The kitchen sink, faucet, sprayer, disposal, all checked out good, and plumbing underneath all looked good. Overall, a nice place. Crawl space was the biggest concern. That and the roof leak. Weather stripping at that door, got daylight coming through it. And then getting up into the attic. Framing and sheathing looked to be in good shape. Definitely low on insulation. I look for 12 to 14 inches of insulation. I at least expect to see at least 8 inches of insulation. In this case here, in some spots we got like 2 inches. So it'd be nice to get some additional blown in there. And you may need to do some research on the type of lighting that you have here. Some of these lights you can't have insulation directly against. So you get some kind of a tube there to go around that to hold back the insulation from them. This looks like the type that it can have direct contact with insulation, but I am not an electrician by any means. So you may want to do some research on that and verify you can put insulation right against them. We have that one open junction box. This is the one that I told you was behind the chimney. Mm-hmm. We have another open junction box on the light fixture itself, and it's one of these. Oh, and maybe this one here, maybe back over in the bathroom. It's over on the back side of the house. And just cover shot there once again. Showing the insulation once again. That light up there did respond for us. Then the bathroom exhaust fan is just piping into the attic. Nice to get that over to either a roof vent or a gable vent. And when you're taking a hot steamy shower, you're not pumping moisture into the attic. And then the plumbing vent there, definitely leaking. At first, it looked like this side here looked like signs of previous leaking. This right here is not really that wet, but the other side of it is wet and it's got a little spot of mold. The mold I'm not concerned with. It's up in the attic and it's a spot literally about this big. Could be wiped down with some 409, but the big thing is stopping the moisture. So let's have a roofer look at that flashing around that pipe and see why it's leaking. But those are your pictures.
Awesome.
Any questions?
Not for you.
Awesome. Other than cosmetic items, anything else you've seen that I haven't mentioned?
No, just the chimney. That was it.
So to wrap up this video then, after you view the video and the written report, if you have any questions, by all means, give me a call. My name is Will with Certainty Home Inspections. The number there is toll-free, 866-417-9591. And thanks so much for choosing Certainty Home Inspections.